Hi everybody, welcome to the channel. It's Adam, South in Paraquest, back with you for the weekly vlog. It's on a Friday again. I'm not going to try and make a habit of this, but there's actually quite a good reason why I'm doing this today, because as you may or may not know, my situation is changing again this year, as much as it did last year. Hopefully this year is a lot more positive. It'd be nice if we had a lot more weather like this. It's beautiful today, but where we are. So as I've explained on here on a few occasions, I'm moving, but it's not to another bricks and mortar. I'm actually coming out here. I'm going to be in one of these. I'm not going to say which one, but I will be coming out here, and it's going to be a very, very different experience to bricks and mortar. And basically, I've just been chatting with the owner. He's a great guy. He may or may not appear on the channel, depends. Yeah, we've been just sorting a few things out. Now, the biggest issue of going from bricks and mortar, as it were, to boat is storage of things. Now, I live pretty light. I don't have a lot in my possessions. What I have got is bulk, as you know. I've got the 2 cars, I've got the 2 bikes. I have already got another 2 boats, although they're sibs, which basically means they can be deflated and stored. But I will be keeping one with the boat on a permanent basis, which is another handy thing, so I don't have to keep packing it down, packing it up again. So that would be great. But yeah, storage has been an issue. Hopefully I'm having that sorted out this week, which there's something else I'm chasing up, so that then means that now I've got some sort of storage coming, I was able to deal with getting on with the boat, and yeah, it's all hopefully, fingers crossed, we're going to be on the move. So I spoke with the current owner of the boat, and it looks like we're going to get the ball rolling from the 1st of August. So basically 5-6 weeks from here, I'll be out in this, and it is a completely, as you can see, it is quite anything. It is such a world away from where I am at the moment. Some of you may have heard when I've done vlogs at home and stuff, you know, get the occasional car come by, so I might hear voices outside. Although I'm on a side road, it's a busy side road. You know, there's not a lot of peace and quiet, to be honest. Everyone's very on top of each other. This is completely different. This is kind of, it's weird because this is sort of combining a couple of things from over the water. Whether that comes from biking lineage, I don't know, but that's where we are. So part of it is probably down to that. And the other bit is many years ago, going back 17 years ago, I did move out into the wilds of Kent, and it was a very, very peaceful experience. Ultimately, it didn't work out, but you know, it was at times enjoyable. The bits that were unenjoyable was I moved down there to be with a girl. That didn't work out, but I by then had commitments, work and so forth, so it wasn't just a case I could immediately come back to Essex. And yes, I was kind of stuck down there. And as I said, whilst the peace and quiet was really, really nice, the downside to it was that I didn't have many friends down there, so it was quite a lonely, at times it could be quite a lonely experience, you know, because all the friends that I talked to were over in Essex. This time around, it's nice being out in the quiet, but I'm not, you know, I'm only a few miles away from all my friends, so it should be a very, very different experience. Obviously there's compromises going on the boat. I mean, things like you haven't got pumped in water, you've got holding tanks you need to top up every now and then, and your electric's on the hook up, a bit like a static home, I suppose. You know, so it's a little bit like having a static home on water, if that would make any sense at all. But yeah, I mean, look, it's a busy day, because, you know, this I would assume would be a busy day because of the weather. And yeah, all you're going to hear is a few people walking around and 1 or 2 boats whizzing up and down, which is going to be great. So yeah, that's where I'm personally at. Hopefully once we've got the ball rolling, I'm trying to make plans in my head how I'm going to do everything. Again, as I said, when you're moving from property to property, you're just loading a van up, and then you're taking said van round to the next property, and then you unload it, and that's pretty much it. And then you spend a couple of days sorting it out. With this, I'm working out what is going to go on the boat and what is going to go into storage. So what is going to go on the boat will be, i.e. my computers, obviously my clothes, and then my camera and my camera and something equipment, and then pretty much most of the rest of it will go into storage. So that's my DJ gear, and I've got a couple of boxes. I've got a snap-on toolbox, I've got a workbench, obviously, the bikes, so it's kind of splitting down where everything's going to go. So but once I'm on a bit of a level playing field, hopefully you can do a lot more catching up on this channel and get back to where I wanted it to be since last year, effectively, because it has been a lot harder, as I've explained before. When I first started this, I had quite a bit of spare time, so it was relatively easy to get the content done and indeed get yourself, get ahead of myself, as it were. But as with life, everything sort of, things can take over for better or for worse. Last year was very much for worse. Hopefully this year, a couple of bumps aside, it'll be for the better. So but I think once I'm on a steady kill, an even kill, if you excuse the pun, I'm going to try and get another channel going and talk about my experiences on the water, which would be quite interesting as a newbie to the water. So anyway, I'm waffling ever so slightly. So it was supposed to know content wise, I'm still working on a couple of bits outside of sorting this out, but obviously the live stuff we are keeping on top of. That is a bit easier to deal with because obviously we're just getting us guys together for interviews to talk to you lot. So excuse me, the next live will actually be on the 29th. It won't be this Monday coming because Paul's away, so we're actually going to do it the following Monday. That'll be Monday the 29th. We'll do our next Ask a Medium. So that'll be Paul, Rudy, Gloria, myself. Hopefully we're going to have a guest with us. That I'm very much looking forward to. And hopefully anything else that happens, I should be able to update you with the next vlog, which will be next week, and hopefully I'll get it slightly earlier as well. Right, I'm going to leave it there because it's very hot. I want to go home, jump in a shower, bath. That's going to be another experience itself out here. That'll be something I would save for when I start on the channel. But the ball is rolling for the move out here. So looking forward to it. Thanks for putting up with us. Thanks for putting up with me and my trials and tribulations. I wish you love, light, and God bless the lot of you. And have a great week. So we're going to have some decent weather for once. Take it easy. Bye.